Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today I have come on to film another of the 100 cards, 100 days. Or 100 days, 100 cards, whatever way you want to look at it. But that might be it. I don't know anymore. I've forgotten. It's Friday, but I need this to go out on Saturday, so I need to do it if I'm going to keep my wee deal with myself. So I had the crumb cake card base lying, and I had some two-tone crumb cake cardstock. So I just thought, right, I'll use that as a layer on the card. So it's not quite, the tone's not quite the same through, but it's close enough, and it just gives a more gentle kind of look. I've got a basic white layer. So these layers I'm using the branching out bundle. And I think this is an online exclusive. I must label my products so that I know that. I did that last year and I did it for the annual catalogue. I just haven't got around to it just now. But it comes with this beautiful, beautiful die set. I'm just going to double check that it's not in the new mini catalogue. Let's just, well, I can't do that because I can't see it. My mini catalogue, where are you? Oh, here you are. Yeah. Whoops. Just have a quick look. I love this. I actually just wanted everything that was in it. Branching out is in fact in this mini catalogue on page 50. Can't even remember what they did with it. Okay. That's the difference. So it's just this page with different ideas. So look, they've made a bit of a shaker card with a different type of designer series paper. So I'm just going to do stamping, but the die on there, but the dies are very interesting. They really are. Let's just play. We will use these. I've used the two largest dies though label, but there's a lot of possibilities here, and I'm kind of looking at, you know, using all the layers here. I'm having a wee think about that. Okay, right. Did I get ink out? Yes, I did. Right. So yeah, I've got peach pie, shaded spruce, pecan pie, and crumb cake. So I'm kind of going for more gentle colours, I think I am anyway. So let's just see. We'll see what happens. And then just quite simply layer it up. I might do a bit of inking on here. So I've got this big branch, and I'm going to ink that up with the crumb cake. I'm just going to pop one branch across there, and then we'll take it from there. Quite a spooky branch. I was saying yesterday when the ladies were using it at this cup and cards, it would be quite good for sort of a haunted woodland type scene, a Halloweeny type scene. So I'm now going to get some of these. We'll go with this one first. Sorry, I've gone a bit quiet. I'm just, I can hear the cogs twirling, but I guess you can't. It's not fair on you. Go, come live and then go quiet. But anyway, these are really good because you've got a little group of 3 that are tighter together, and then you've got these ones 3 that are more spread out, and then you've got one on its own, so you can, and then if you happen to have some that are not quite joining up with your branches, you've got a wee bit extra branch here as well. You've got a smaller branch, so we've got lots of options, but we'll see where we go with this, and we'll pop it in the shaded spruce. First, we'll just add them. They won't all kind, you know, attach. Well, these they might, but well, that one won't. But oh, I mean, I'm not too concerned about going over the top. It's just let's make this quite busy. See, that one's not joined, so we'll deal with that. Oh, we need a sentiment on here, do you think? So oh yes, this does have sentiments. It's got this hello. So as I say, when I come on, I am making this up as I go along. All these cards, they're not pre-planned. I mean, have a look. Obviously, I have to select something to work with, and I have to decide. Well, I'm taking the pecan pie because I think that's the darkest colour, and I'm just going to pop my hello about there. Hello. And then I am also going to use pecan pie for my wee pine cones. See if I've got a smaller block. I do have smaller blocks, I'm just not quite sure where they are. Because they're small, they keep escaping. That's not happening. Just use what we've got then, shan't we? This is just like builds up a wee scene type of. So, right, yeah, this is pecan pie, which is a darker brown. So, aren't they lovely? Oh, that one's not joined up, so we'll just take that back like that. So like I keep saying in my videos, it'll be perfectly imperfect. I think that's probably enough pine cones, and then I want to put some berries. I think these are berries, but I think I'm going to use the peach pie. That's why, you know, traditionally you would have red foliage and either white berries or red berries in a Christmas, but this is not necessarily Christmas. It's just, now that peach pie, it's kind of making me think of buckthorn, so I'm just going to pop these. It's just more about just randomly, they're more like dotage around. I'll probably put too much in, you know what I'm like. There you go. That's all right. And then there is a another kind of dottagey stamp, and I don't know whether to use that or let's use them both. I'm going to do on the, if I can find it, the layer. One wee card and I've got everything everywhere. Right, here it is. There's only a bit of this shows, but I think we'll we just, no, I think we'll do, maybe do inking on that, and we can do some stamping on the card base. That's what we'll do. Alright, I'm going to have to just lay that flat and we'll stamp. So but it's really mostly what's going to show is what's in the corners. So I'm thinking, can you hear me? I think I'm going to do more of these peach pie berries around. And obviously the ink looks different on the crumb cake card. So it just adds interest. A spotty dotty background. And then I think I might come in with this one. Excuse me while I have a wee drink of my coffee. Just bring the green in as well, why not? And I also keep saying, if you don't try something, you won't know whether it works or it doesn't. You'll always be wondering. So if you start wondering if something will work, just try it out. I'm not worried about the stamps going over there because, to be honest, it adds interest on the back of your card too. I'm not bothering about the middle because that's going to be covered up. And I just take this pine cone as well. Let's just add. I'm just doing that with the crumb cake, but they're not. Let's just see what they would look like. Yeah, let's go for the pecan pie. Normally, I'm happy for the subtle on. But I sometimes just do tone on tone, but I've just, today obviously, I'm not in the subtler mood. I don't know. So it's completely changed that from being a blank crumb cake card base. And then deliberately put some on the back of the card. There is another pine cone stamp and I think it's just exactly the same, so I could have had them both on here and then that would have happened quicker. Right, well, enough. Walk away from the stamps, Janice, walk away. Actually, that's quite good because I won't add any more to anything, but it needs some calm places to rest your eye. I'm actually thinking though that I do need to just take this dottage. I've no idea why, but my eye is telling me. We just need a little bit more around here. And I always say, do what pleases your eye, and my eye seemed to need a bit more dottage. So I'm going to stop there now though, because I really am in danger of overdoing it. But that's okay. Because honestly, when you're stamping, the process is actually way more important than the product. It's the process of actually doing the stamping that's so good for you, so relaxing. If you allow it to be. Some people do get uptight about it. Right, did I have glue ready? Of course not. But we'll try. So I think I'm just going to keep this card as simple as that. I don't think... We will do another card, probably the next card, using some of the dies. Look, were you shouting at me there? Who was shouting? Janice, you forgot the layer. I was lucky. That's why I use wet glue, honestly. Look, it gave me that moment. Oh goodness. Keeping it real. Just when you go do that, what I just did, rubbing your hand over, make sure that you don't have ink on your hand, because that could have gone horribly wrong. I could put this onto the card with dimensionals, but equally putting it on flat then won't incur extra postage costs when I send this out to someone. And a card that just says hello is quite nice, because you can just send a wee card to someone just to cheer their day for no other reason, because other than you were thinking about them and you said, so you decide to send them a wee card. See, just that wee detail on the back. And there you have had some fun stamping. So we've got a fussy background, a plain layer, and a simple-ish topper. I mean, you could add loads more in there, but I think that's quite calming. Do you agree with me? Do let me know in the comments if you find that composition calming. There's something with all this fussy on the inside, I just feel like that's a wee oasis in the middle. Well, maybe just my imagination, but anyway, thank you so much. If you got this far in the video, you've done amazing. Thank you for your support. If you've not already subscribed, please do subscribe, and please press the bell icon so you get notified when I come on again with more of my 100 days cards, or 100 cards, 100 days. Thank you.